it's not fair on them if you don't, you know, it's not fair. You're not showing them love if you don't tell them. So anyway. My buddy Stevie, I love him well. We had some laugh. He was sound as a bell. Our little lives ran parallel. He played with fire and got burnt as hell. And I'm remembering little things we done. We would bonk the train out to the beach. Little things, we'd steal some ice pops and laughing run in through the sand dunes with finger guns. But one day Stevie, he got bitten by a bug. He was fascinated by the life of the thug. He felt a weakling and he craved some power. But the thug's existence could soon turn sour. I'm missing you today. I'm missing you today. What I would give to see you smiling back at me. What I wouldn't do for one last laugh with you. My buddy Chris, he was quite but tough, and to his face you wouldn't call him a puff. We done the boxing and at many's the scrap. To this young warrior I'll tip my cap. In Celtic times it wasn't seen as wrong, till the Roman Empire with the shame came along. They called this love evil and they done much harm. But if you're hurting no one, you'll be in God's arms. Well, Chris and Stevie, I miss you both. Two more young people cut down from a rope, and it breaks my heart that you went so far. To all you people, be proud of who you are. back at me what I wouldn't do for one last laugh with you. Talk to me and tell me how you feel. Lean on me, I'm here, my love is real. Talk to me and tell me how you feel. Lean on me, I'm here, my love is real.
Okay.
Now it's 3 long years since we made her pay. Sing all away, my laddie, oh. And the owners say that that she's Saturday. Sing all away, my laddie-o. So heave away now for the final draw. Sing all away, my laddie-o. It's an easy pull, for the catch is small. Sing all away, my laddie-o. Stow your gear, lads, and button down. Sing all away, my laddie-o. And we say farewell to the fishing grounds. Sing all away, my laddie-o. When I die, you can stow me down. Sing all away, my laddie-o. In her rusty hold, where the breakers pound. Sing all away, my laddie-o. Then I'll make a haven out of Fiddler's Green. Sing all away, my laddie-o, where the rum is good and the bunks are clean. Sing all away, my laddie-o. I fished a lifetime, boy and man. Sing all away, my laddie-o. And this final draw scarcely makes a cry. Sing all away, my laddie-o. 3 long years since we made her pay. Sing all away, my laddie-o. And the owners say that she's had her day. Sing all away, my laddie-o. Well, I turned into a family song.
All into it.
All in, all the way through.
This next song is an original tune, and I wrote it on a flight to London because I'm not a very good flyer, and I often get inebriated to deal with the stress of flying. And that's kind of what this song is about. Whiskey, whiskey, no ice in my whiskey, please. The plane lurches, my stomach flips, and I look to the cabin crew for signs of concern, but they don't give much away. I am an Ulsterman, a goddamn liberal, a man of reason, oh, the little things we tell ourselves to give us back a bit of meaning. I mean, God's been dead for a while. So if there's nowhere for our souls to go, then I don't wanna be so sober. So whiskey, whiskey, no ice in my whiskey, please. Wouldn't take a genius to work it out. I've had my fair share of conversations with twisted metal and broken glass. Well, if lightning's gonna strike me twice, this time I'm gonna do it right. Whiskey, whiskey, no ice in my whiskey, please. Whiskey, whiskey, no ice in my whiskey, please. I ain't gonna die sober. No. My stomach flips and I look to the cabin crew for signs of concern, but they don't give much away.
Oh yeah, do the intro.
No, it's fine. Just come
That's
straight
better
in.
this way.
Just come straight in. Okay, I'll do the intro.
That was a terrible intro. Do you want to give the fine folks a better intro? Lads. Brìghde O'Maonlaí, you have my heart shaken with a hopeless desolation. I'll have you to know it's with wonder and admiration your quiet face has taken, and your beauty will haunt me wherever I go. The white moon above the pale sands, the pale stars above the thorn tree are cold beside my darling, yet no purer than she. I gaze upon the cold moon till the stars drown in the warm sea, and the bright eyes of my darling are never on me. My Sunday it is weary, my Sunday it is grey now. My heart is cold now, my heart is stone. All joy is dead within me, my life has gone away now, for another has taken my love for his own. The day it is approaching when we were to be married, and it's rather I would die than live only to grieve. Oh, meet me, my darling, where the sunset flats o'er the barley, and I'll meet you there on the road to Drumslee. Brìghde O'Maonlaí, you have my heart shaken with a hopeless desolation. I'll have you to know it's with wonder and admiration your quiet face has taken, and your beauty will haunt me wherever I go.
So this next poem I'm going to do is a new poem that I wrote called Deep Rest. And really it's about the potential of restricted space, because we all know how it feels to feel restricted in our space at the minute. So how did I become this awkward when introducing pieces? I'm already starting to go a little bit weird, you know. Anyway, hope you enjoy this. It's called Deep Rest. My dad walks me through the tiny veg patch out back of the flats that he has cultivated for more than a quarter century. The garden that's grown with me like some sibling stranger. There's enough food here to share for a year, and plot lines abundant for 100 soap opera scripts. The sheer scandal among these drills is unreal, me dad says. The onions choke the carrots for sneaking into bed with the garlic. The tatties have thrived from turning blind eyes to the antics. Big Rosemary said she'd day time for the parsley and chives, while wee Sage just wants to cleanse the negative vibes, man, while our squash that watched it all kick off is traumatised, hence stunted growth. In 5 wide strides across, there are chapters, verses, entire worlds and universes, series, features, trilogies. Gardeners know what it means to be a supreme creator. And when Da speaks these stories into existence, his expression is one of a brown-skinned Saint Nick, all the way down to the tinge pink nose. These memories bring laughter I don't even have to force. So these mean that at my core I am invincible summer still. As cocooned in a chrysalis of cataclysms as I now feel there's plenty space to grow and bloom still. A song sings on repeat in the darkness. Our words have power and magic in the mind, the direction they point you in. And I'm reminded, cocoons are incubators, not prisons. Both night and day raised the hay. Gareth, bugging out in some secret location, says preservation, not isolation. And I feel another poem kicking. This morning, in my state of deep rest, not depressed, I grew an entire film script out of the scraps in my imagination. I don't even give a shit how good it is, it exists, and its existence is indicative of a good harvest. And when I finally get back to Manannan at Gortmore, I'll bring the sketchbooks and watercolours. I'll paint the very eye of that eternal storm. I'll snort the entire Causeway Coast accidentally from breathing in so deep, and stretch my arms and conduct waves and take up space when I dance. I'll add this notion to the bucket list. There's space abundant for chapters and verses, features, trilogies, 100,000 years worth of stories. Is it just me? Or have the birds in that crabapple tree fierce learned to sing?
This song called Family Well, this house that we're sitting in here is almost 200 years old, and back up this way by a few fields there's a well that this family that lived in this house for generations used to use, and this is very much the inspiration for this next song is that well up there. And right outside the window here there's a copper beech tree that also features in this song, and it's just about getting back to simpler things in order to feel fulfilled, which is at this moment in time isn't a bad idea at all. Bring me the water from the family well. Hand me the fruit from the place where it fell. Give me an old song, story to tell, the sound in the evening, the Angelus bell. I'm going down, way down. I'm going down, way down. I'm going down, way down. The light falling softly through the copper beech tree. The black and white photo of you and me. The less that we look for, the more that we'll see. What's always been there and meant to be. I'm going down, way down. I'm going down, way down. I'm going down, way down. So bring me the water from the family well. Hand me the fruit from the place where it fell. I'm going down, way down. I'm going down, way down. I'm going down,
So I've been delighted to be asked to contribute some music to tonight's Duncairn Cabaret. So I thought it fitting that I would actually play an instrument that was made in the Duncairn, and this is a box fiddle, and I made this probably about 4 or 5 years ago under the tutelage of Rab Cherry, who was running a class there at the time. So delighted to be part of this event. I've been watching the first few episodes on a Saturday evening with a wee glass of wine, so hopefully you're all enjoying yourselves there. So these couple of tunes that I'm going to play, the first one was composed by Chandrika Narayanan-Mohan, and she had actually composed it for myself, which I was delighted about. It's called The Pleistocene, and Sarah and her husband Marty are doing wonderful work for traditional music up on the north coast at the minute, organising classes and sessions and concerts and stuff like that as well. But I suppose, like everybody else, all these things are taking a backseat at the minute because of the coronavirus pandemic. So I'll be delighted whenever concerts and classes and gigs start taking off again, which they inevitably will do. And the second tune I'm going to play is a tune that I composed a few years ago whenever we were living in Madison Avenue, which is just 5 minutes walk across the Antrim Road from where I'm at the minute. And I call this tune Madison Avenue after my oldest son. So I'll give these a go, and if I can't get a tune or a noise out of this, it'll be entirely my own fault, so wish me luck.
Insane, they're all insane. The fireman's blind, the conductor's lame. Cincinnati jacket on a side-look dame, hanging out the window with a bottle full of rain. Clap your hands, go clap your hands, go clap your hands. Said roar, roar, the thunder and the roar. Some bitches never coming back here no more. The moon in the window and the bird on the pole can always find a millionaire to shovel all the coal. Clap your hands, clap your hands. Go clap your hands. Said steam, steam, 100 bad dreams. Going up to Harlem with a pistol in his jeans. A $50 bill inside a paladin's hat. Nobody's sure where Mr. Knickerbocker's at. Said roar, roar, the thunder and the roar. Some bitches never coming back no more. The moon in the window and the bird on the pole. Can always find a millionaire to shovel all the coal. Clap your hands. Go clap your hands. Go clap your hands. Said steam, steam, 100 bad dreams. Going up to Harlem with a pistol in his jeans. $50 bill inside a paladin's hat. Nobody's sure where Mr. Knickerbocker's at. Said shine, shine the Roosevelt dime all the way to Baltimore and running out of time. The Salvation Army seemed to wind up in the hole. They all went to heaven on a little rowboat. Clap your hands. Go clap your hands. Go clap your hands.
Come all of you Lachlan men, and the sort of old tale I'll tell concerning of a bush ranger who through misfortune fell. His name it was Ben Hall, a man of high renown, who was hunted from his homestead, and like a dog shot down. For 3 years he roamed the roads, and he showed he dropped some fun. £1,000 was on his head, with Gilbert and John Dunn. Ben parted from his comrades, the outlaws did agree for to give away bush ranging and cross the raging sea. Ben went to Cuban Creek, and that was his downfall. For real to die, 'cause it was Vashwood and Bellhole. 'Twas early in the morning, along the 5th of May, that the 7 police surrounded him as in his sleepy lay. and they rolled him in his blanket and tied him to his brow, and they packed him late through the streets of Schwartz to show the prize they had.
So play a few jigs for you this time. The first one is a well-known tune called Pipe on the Hob. It's been played by lots and lots of musicians over the years. The second one is one of my own tunes I wrote in honour of my sister Laura's second child, Dara. It's a tune called The Dawn of Dara, and I wrote it in the week that he was born. So I hope you enjoy them. Here we go.
The Dawn of Dara, I love it. A Barry Kerr composition performed by Barry on flute and his wife Síle Denvir on harp. Agus cúgardathes le Barry agus Síle atá blian pásta and Jerry seachtain seo. Congrats to Barry and Síle, who are 1 year married this very weekend. So thanks to them for being involved tonight. And I also should mention that Barry has been awarded the very prestigious Liam O'Flynn Award from the National Concert Hall and the Arts Council of Ireland. So we'll look forward to seeing what he comes up with. He has to come up with a project and make it all happen. And that's something very much to look forward to when we come out the other side of this. Joshua Burnside, who you also saw in the first half of tonight's Duncairn Cabaret. Sorry, hashtag Duncairn Cabaret. Come on, get tweeting, get busy on social media. At the break, it's halftime after all. Joshua has just released an EP which has been completely recorded in lockdown as well. It's fantastic. Mostly traditional songs in there and his take on them. And he's also composed a gorgeous slip jig as well. So do check that out. Check him out online, Joshua Burnside. And we'll have more from Joshua and also from the Whileaways, from Demo and from Ríoghnach, Ellis and baby Maha. How cute is that baby? All coming up in the second half of the show. Hope you've enjoyed things so far. I think where would we be without all the babies on the Duncairn Cabaret? I suppose it's just that snapshot of what real life is like for everyone in the house in lockdown at the moment. My baby's having a sleep at the moment, that's why she's not making her presence known. But Connor, over to you. What are your thoughts at half time on this, the 6th Duncairn Cabaret?
Yes, Lynette, I would call that a draw at this stage, I would say. Some terrific performances all across the field and much more to come in the second half. And you've already outlined some of the musicians who will be returning to the field. But as you well know, being a great fan of Gaelic games yourself, that any coach or manager worth their salt needs to know when to bring the substitutes. So right from the throw-in here in the second half, we're going to be bringing in Mark McCambridge to the centre of the field, and he is better known by his stage name Arborist. Now, Mark is a musician whose star is very, very much on the rise at the present, and his music has been played all across BBC Radio. He's had his album reviewed in Mojo and Uncut to great success, and we're delighted that he's back here to join us again on the virtual cabaret. So, ladies and gentlemen, if you are ready, it's time to resume your seats. Switch off the mobile phones again, unless you're watching the cabaret on your mobile phone, in which case it's okay. And we're going to kick the second half of the show off here in the company of Mark McCambridge. Ladies and gentlemen, Arborist.
Crawl in search of a little piece of earth, and you find it in the air, and you left it right there. Through the driving rain to Legogram in search of a little piece of earth, and you find it in the hills, and it's waiting there still, oh still. Tarny in search of a little piece of earth, and you find it in a field, and you bury it deep. Oh, you bury, oh, you bury it deep. Oh, you bury, oh, you bury it deep. When I die, don't let let the sky take me.
One starry night, as I lay asleeping, one starry night, I lay in my bed. I dreamt I heard wagon wheels a-creaking, and when I awoke, my own love had fled. I'll search the highways, I'll search the byways, I'll search the borings and camping places too. I will inquire with all our people, have they tied or tied in, or signs of you? Many is the mile, Lord, with you I have travelled. Many is the hour, Lord, with you I've spent. And I thought you were my love forever, but now I've found, Lord, you were only lent. I'm drunk today, Lord, but oft times I am sober, a constant rover from town to town. But when I am dead, Lord, and my troubles over, Molly born a story, won't you lay me down? Many is the mile, Lord, with you I have travelled. Many is the hour, Lord, with you I've spent. And I thought you were my love forever, but now I find, Lord, you were only lent.
think of one happy song. Yeah, I do. I've one happy song. I'll do one now and get it out of the way. Whoa. Thanks for listening. If anybody knows it, out there, you're listening, anybody knows it, sing along, right? Sing along. It's about when someone walks into a room and they have a big warm smile and they light up the whole room with their smile. Thanks for singing. Thanks for singing.
So I'll finish now with one of my own tunes. I wrote this tune about 2 or 3 years ago. I'd never written a tune before, and I was looking for inspiration, and I saw this video online of a pig, a pig who owns its own art gallery. The pig can paint its own paintings. I feel daft explaining this on my own. But what the pig does is it puts the paintbrush in its mouth and just paints its own paintings, and these paintings sell for thousands of euro, and this is real, by the way, and the pig's name is Picasso. So I was really inspired by this and thought, if a pig can do that, then surely I can write a tune. So I wrote this tune called Ode to Picasso, and I usually play it with the lads, but they're not here now, so let's see how it goes. So I guess this is a little ode to Dublin as it would have been with its busy streets, you know, on the weekend. So this is called All Roads Lead to Dorset Street. A lake of cracked yolks on a north side sidewalk swims in the haze of a previous forgotten night. I lie awake to a cake slice bakewell bellyache from a little bit of late night Dublin life. In a rain-rushed town, in the soft hush of a Sunday morning, the motorised wail song of Dublin bus and the screech cry of a Dublin gull pulse slowly, awakening from a coma, a moment under a microscope filled with the aroma of yesterday's garbage and a fry-up. In this sweet half-awake moment, melting into freshly laundered pillows, one of many Dublin pillows, we open our eyes to a collective sleepy consciousness, that mass of restless Sunday bodies closing their eyes for a few more hours of sugary bliss. Half dreaming, half remembering, we start dozing into a memory of Wellington Quay, where slumping puppet skinny jeans hold on loosely to their liquor-slick girlfriends, bored taxi drivers pause, remembering their last cigarette.
And dream snaps back to a sticky scene. Hot sweatbox royalty spills out, drips out with saccharine sweet perfume and ecstatic screams. Loud crackling laughter rubs against a silky shoulder, slipping into something subterranean and alien, pale beauty made of false standoffishness. And over there, tangled in his legs, laces untied, spinning inside, stepped over by a girl in sharp heels with a sharp face who was dreaming of Netflix and a warm duvet. We live in a city of footsteps and dreams of bed, of junkery mutterings and Spanish chatter. We roll and revel in booze and banter, or step over it in the dank orange lamplight of Capel Street, where all finally starts to slow down on the walk home. Bursts of accents puncture the pavement, and the night ends early for me, and I see everyone else's little Saturday night worlds, and girls who look like burst sausages with tired, heavy-lashed eyes, staggering home only to be pigeon-planed by morning. But tonight they are sticky, tacky birds of paradise, wings askew, filled to the brim with Dutch cards and buckfast, while those late shifters bustle past with only one thing on their mind. They can already hear the flick of a light switch as their tired day becomes dark for some hours, precious few, before they start again, exhausted anew. In 15 minutes the pilgrimage ends. A can of Druid impaled on a post welcomes me back to the chapel, where I worship an absence of lovers and friends and a bed wrapped in cotton candy solitude. No, there's no food in the fridge. There's no honey, I'm home. Just a beautiful moment of being alone, in the holy loneliness that Dublin provides, where the bottom of your jeans are wet and torn, crumpled onto the floor of a rickety flat, a Bakewell cake slice of a house that once was. It's raining outside, and it's getting colder, so we're all strewn across the wet cobble, getting better, getting older, forever dreaming damp dreams by slow-moving river.
www.bandcamp.com/Ríoghnach.
No.
No, that was MySpace.
No.
www.
No. RainaConnolly.bandcamp.com. You don't need www.
Well, since when? I don't even get it.
This is why we need your help.
Yeah.
To get us through this time and make us more computer literate.
What's HTTP for then?
I don't know. I'm sure someone in the great outdoors will be able to tell us.
Yeah. So, yeah. The Bandcamp thing, I've got Black Lung up there, but there's also another couple of projects. There's Honey Feet, we should do a Honey Feet song, but there's also a project that we did with a friend of ours called Mindy Singh, and that is called Beware Soul Brother, and it is a record that we started when we found out that Chandrika Achebe had died. She's a really good African writer, and yeah, we made a record called The Centre Cannot Hold.
We did. Are we going to play everything we have that next?
We should do, yeah. You should tune.
We're going to tune. We tune because we care.
Gonna tune because we care.
Keep those donations coming in, folks. To the address that's on the screen, or possibly in the bio.
Virtual cabaret.
Virtual cabaret.
Virtual cabaret. Virtual cabaret. La 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 la. What do you say, Maha? Nothing.
She's pretty insightful. I think you'd agree.
Woolly cabbage.
Okay.
Yeah. Go ahead.
That's not right. That's what it is wrong.
Yeah. Very professional.
It's very important that we do this. Also, it's very important that we do this because otherwise you'll just turn off. We don't want you to do that.
So love me, let me go. So oh, keep on me safe. Oh, keep on me tall. Oh, please run away, leave them all. Thou hunt through the night skies and slice at your skin and peel away to start over again. It's not about me anyway. It's not about me anyway. It's lost in your alleyways. And I'll spread my bed headlights on the stairs, watching that stray boy down the street. I hear a ghost feet holding me close. All I know is love, and all I feel is love. All I know is love. All I fear is love. All I know is love. All I fear is love. All I know. Come on, hit the frog.
This is a song called Come My Little Son, or England's Motorway, and I've recorded a version recently of it on an EP which you can find on Bandcamp. The song was written by Ewan McCall. Come, my little son, and I will tell you what we'll do. Undress yourself and get into to bed, and a tale I'll tell to you. It's all about your daddies, a man you seldom see, for he's had to roam away from home, far away from you and me. But remember, lad, he's still your dad, though he's working far away. In the cold and heat, all the hours of the week, on England's motorway. So if you fall and hurt yourself and get a feeling bad, it isn't any use to go running for your dad. For the only time since you were born he's had to spend with you, he was out of a job and he hadn't a bob, he was signing on the brew. So remember, laddie, he's still your dad, though he's working far away. In the cold and heat, all the hours of the week, on England's motorway. And sure we'd like your daddy here, yes, and sure it would be fine to have him working near our home and to see him all the time. But beggars can't be choosers, and we'll have to bear our load, for we need the money your daddy earns out working on the road. So remember, laddie, he's still your dad, and he'll soon be home to stay for a week or two with me and you when he's built the motorway.
This next song, we're keeping it very local. As we said, we're coming to you from Hetford in County Galway. So we'll do a song that we recently wrote about the history of this area. It's the history of the women of this area who were lace makers from the 1700s until the early 1900s. And somehow their craft and their story were completely forgotten until a few local women recently put a heap of time into researching it and told us their story and asked us to write this song. So it's giving them voice again through a song, those women who were forgotten. They kind of kept their families going in hard times through making lace. This is their story. It's called Toss the Bobbin.
The sun rose in the morning, went down at its own pace, and the women of Hetford made lace. Is my name, and I work these hands with pride. From across the lake, now my family's by my side, and I make my living here. A few pennies at a time. Mary we know that we'll be fine. Because there's laughter and there's song, and a few pennies at a time. Toss the bubble and around in these hands will work to feed us. Toss the bubble and around in steady moving as I sing. Toss the bubble and around in these hands will work to feed us. Toss the bubble and around in steady moving as I sing. The sun rose in the morning, went down at its own pace, and the women of Hartford made lace.
Do our last song,
Yes,
which
we are doing it.
It's called The Doffing Mistress, and it's actually from Belfast, so we're going to dedicate it to Ray and and everybody's doing an amazing job in the Duncairn. And there's a women working song from the linen factories.
Did you say the name? Okay.
Oh, do you know, how do you not, the stuffing mistress that we have got? Oh, Agnes Savage, it is her name, and she hangs her coat on the highest pin. Righty right for oh, righty right for Ray. On Monday morning when she comes in, she hangs her coat on the highest pin. She turns around for to view her girls, saying, "Come, your daughters, lay up your ends. Righty right for oh, righty right for Ray. Lay up our ends, we will surely do. Our ends is steady, our eyes are true. Lay up our ends, we will surely do. But for Lizzie Murphy and not for you. Righty right for oh, righty right for Ray." When Agnes saw, when Agnes saw, she used to let her feet like a bit of feet, and she makes a noise like an elephant drunk. I and all the doffers, they swear she's drunk. Righty right for oh, righty right for Ray. Oh, Lizzie Murphy, you went away. Each every night for you we pray. You left us here with a broken heart. Now there's no one left for to take our part. Righty right for oh, righty right for Ray. Lay up our ends, we will surely do. Our ends are steady, our eyes are true. Lay up our ends, we will surely do. But for Lizzie Murphy and not for you. Rightly right follow. Rightly right for Ray. Thanks very much.
Kia ora, Ollie and Sin Arish on Lucy August Consuelo with the group VARO performing for us again on the virtual cabaret. And VARO, I just found out this week, refers to a river which flows between their home countries of Italy and France, and I suppose helping again to reinforce that international dimension here on the virtual cabaret with music coming from all over the world. As far away last week, if you remember, as Queensland, Australia, and Minneapolis, Minnesota. And of course this week then just quite a few artists a lot closer to home here in North Belfast, as I mentioned at the outset of the programme. So wherever you are yourselves, we hope that you enjoyed the show, that the last 90 minutes has helped you to take your mind off things outside the front door during lockdown. And we want to thank you as well for your donations and your generosity, which has made this project viable, which has allowed us to continue through 6 episodes and going on now until the end of May. We'd like to thank NIVAC again for their support and their contribution. I suppose we'd like to encourage you to donate again if you can. The link is underneath this video here. And if you click the link, you will be brought through to the Duncairn website. The minimum donation there is £5. If you can't donate this evening, if you can help us by liking and sharing the feed or tagging your friends, this will help us to grow our audience and ultimately to help more musicians and artists. So we're nearly done. There's one more piece to come. And Lynette, tell us a little bit about this. Now, the last time this fella appeared on the virtual cabaret, it really was something else.
'Twas Connor. Tá lucht lean a Jailish ag an cheoltar seo in our mask and show hui. Ó Maonlaí we were delighted to have him as part of the Duncairn Cabaret, and he's such a big following up here in Belfast and in the north in general, and he's always been very, very much in touch with nature. Anybody who is familiar with his work with Hothouse Flowers or solo work will identify that through his lyrics and his music. So I have to say, I wasn't one bit surprised that he took us for a dander ar Urvagan lay ag Bracún lay at daybreak. He just wandered around the streets of his locality in Dublin singing to himself, and I find it magical, to be honest. I do hope it was within a 2-kilometre radius of his home, though, and I presume it would be. Don't think Liam's a rule breaker. Anyway, we can much focal scar na seachtain seo ag Ó Maonlaí agus luchar orin goil sé linarist ar cabaret na seachtain seo. So Ó Maonlaí joins in the dawn chorus yet again this week and will sing you out tonight on the Duncairn Cabaret. Be safe in the meantime, mind each other, mind yourselves. Thanks very much for your company. We look forward to seeing you again next week for another Duncairn Cabaret as we continue through the month of May. Gomermid Bia ar an amseo a reist, and until then, own Arna Lig from the whole team behind the scenes at the Duncairn, Slán agus Bannacht.
Don Chilisha go igina octekedim Kasur moi vanin suoso Toriach nagaun shaoir Akuru mein us kiano ni vai me moloku Docroni chairin fui wana kalesha Agus bai mujan shagalabanon Be mujan arsi ege braco galna Mujan agus kyo mujan gauna Amhlaoibh Bedim wahalucht werna kalesha Marishi da dagan shale fan mem Mairis mawahir ga bronach So Ellis kan gairam setacht in Alannah Ya ini wale o tarus wale na bi khagla artachte molair is go jo richt ní rachadú har sáile nó aire is tú dáile nó bis ó bháir Anis is tóirí neandú gemach duem is ó hála nach tú atá in an gham Seáite bógíine bhardachid Féidir is tóiríne ó mághaigh géad is lán